I hope y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm gonna try to wait a few seconds, see if somebody come in here and give me a sound check. I don't know if y'all can hear that wind. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. My mic say it's on, so hopefully you can hear me. Oh, I see somebody came in. Could you give me a one if you can hear me? I would greatly appreciate it. All right, thanks, Pam. Well, guys, I jumped on this live real quick because I'm just leaving my clinic, and I got to thinking about how I'll be celebrating 3 years in April. And I did do some, what they call it, analysis paralysis, like basically fear. It was a lot of extra research and extra checking, extra this, extra that, because I was a little fearful. Like, oh Lord, I open up this clinic, how I'm gonna pay the rent, how I'm gonna get patients in, how I'm gonna be able to, eventually pay myself, and what if I can't, and this and that. And you could be the most confident person. I do feel like I have a fair amount of confidence, right? I have 4 degrees. I've been a teacher. I've been a nurse. Now I'm a nurse practitioner. So, I consider myself fairly knowledgeable. But yeah, you can still find yourself fearful. You can still find yourself with imposter syndrome. And you can let those things stop you. So as I was sitting there finishing up Instagram Live about Nutrition Month, and how people can eat in a more balanced way, how they mindful eating and things of this nature, I just kind of looked around. My space is nothing fancy, it's not huge or anything like that, and got a little bit emotional because it's like I could not be here at this moment, at this time, had I let fear take me over. I'm in the Chicagoland area. So it was an emotional moment, but it was a good thing, because one thing about me, I might have some imposter syndrome tendencies. I may be fearful and things of that nature, but I always come back to believing myself and my abilities. And so my clinic is a testament, and even with uh, uh, potential impact to the weight loss side of my business, I'm determined to continue to offer the best health care to my patients on a weight loss journey, as well as my patients who are just wanting to do things to just improve their overall wellness, you know. So I felt compelled to get on here because somebody might need to hear this. Sometimes you may think that people are so brave and things like that. Even starting this channel, I was nervous. I was, scared. Many of you all, depending on, if you've been with me since the beginning, I have residual effects from Bell's palsy from when I was like, in my early 20s. So I'm like, oh, are people gonna, see that, the left side of my face is a little bit weaker than the right, but it's like, who cares if they do? Like, if I still need to get out here and feel like I have something of value to share, then I'm gonna do it. So having fear, we used to say in nursing school, is a good thing, because if you're not fearful, yeah, Chicago weather can suck. Today is not too bad. It's just windy, considering that it's March. So to get back to my point, is that, yeah, fear, like in nursing school, And as a new nurse, we always say, if you meet a nursing student or a new nurse who not fearful, watch out, because you should have a healthy dose of fear, because you're caring for people, right? Sometimes you the one who literally have people lives in your hand. So yeah, you should be fearful, and that fear should make you, make sure that you're crossing all T's and dotting all I's, so don't nobody on, find themselves flatline on your shift. So, hi, all the way from India. All right. Omkar Patel. Is that how you say it? I'm doing okay. How are you? Um, so it also made me think about, had I not started this YouTube channel, October 3rd, was I scared? Yeah. Or did I feel like, oh, I probably ain't gonna get no views, just my mama, my husband, my friends, and things of that nature. But because I didn't let fear hold me back, and I just said, I'm about to do it, you know. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I pronounced it correctly. That's good. So by me doing that and just starting, not letting fear hold me back, I wanted to get better with YouTube. And what I mean by that was the content that I presented. I'm from the Chicagoland area. And then also editing. I am not a wealthy person, so I can't pay somebody to edit, my content. So I watched YouTube videos. I had CapCut on my phone for God knows how long, and I started getting pretty good at it. And so, because I didn't let fear hold me back, with YouTube, and then having the desire to do, present my content better, learn it, self-taught with CapCut and YouTube videos, I now have the confidence to put a decent video together, regardless of what it's for. So the point I'm trying to get to is, I took part in a non-for-profit program for like people who either desire to start a business, or people who had already had businesses established, but really needing to know the business side of things. The organization is called Sunshine Enterprises. If you are from the Chicagoland area, definitely look them up. They have, I think, 2 or 3 of the CBA programs a year, but it's a good program to really learn like business basics in regards to bookkeeping and just all the stuff that you need to know about the business side of having a business. So because I'm a graduate of that program, I have the opportunity to take part in some of their other initiatives. And one of them is this big pitch competition. Now, I remember seeing it for the last couple of years, and I'm like, I don't want to get up and talk in front of people. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that, And so this time around, I was like, I'm going to do it. And the example of what they considered like, a high quality video, it wasn't nothing fancy. The people definitely had personality. They had answered the questions that they are looking for, and everything. And so I couldn't do it in one take like they did, right? But I could edit my video, right? And you got to get all the information they're looking for in 3 minutes, because it's a pitch. It's like if you look at Shark Tank. Here in the Chicagoland area, Shark Tank come on Fridays, I think like at 7. So we watched it last night, and I'm like, that's what it is. They're pitching to the sharks, and I didn't time it, but at least for the competition I'm about to take part in, it has to be within 3 minutes. That's a lot of information that you're trying to convey and still be, pull people in and, explain about yourself and the product or whatever. And so I wouldn't say I'm fearful. I just hope that it'd be nice, because the top 3 prizes is monetary, but it would be nice to make it at least to the 10 finalists. I don't know how many people are going to apply, things of that nature. But I said, at least if what I've been able to improve upon by starting this YouTube channel, which I was fearful in the beginning, you know, maybe I can at least make it to the 10 finalists. And then from there, they give you like coaching and things like that. You really get to refine your pitch, and then you make the big pitch at the competition. And the top 3 people can get a monetary prize. So, you know, anytime you can get some free money into your business, it's a great thing. Hey, C from DC. So just, I don't know, just wanted to come on here before I hit the grocery store and then back to the house, and encourage you all, you know, don't let fear hold you back from putting yourself out there. Like, even what I told myself, I'm going to put my very best foot forward with this pitch competition. If I don't make it to the 10 finalists, and that's the end of the road for me, at least, you know, this go round of the pit, you know, maybe next year when they have it again. If nothing else, guess what? Now at least I have a pitch video, so that as I network with different businesses, or, you know, different network opportunities and things like that, if and they say, well, do you have a pitch, you know, or do you have a slide deck, you know, all these terms that you start learning, guess what? Now I have it, right? Now I at least have one, versus like, oh, well, let me go home and get it. So sometimes, you know, like I say, it's not, fear could be a good thing. It could be a motivator, but don't let it hold you back. And definitely don't worry about something being perfect, you know, because it's not going, things are not going to always be perfect. That's just how it goes. Like, yeah, would I have loved to have somebody come in and film me and, you know, make it, you know, all razzle dazzle? Yeah, I don't have the money for that. So hopefully my efforts will razzle dazzle, you know, the people. So just wanted to come on here real quick this Saturday before I leave the parking lot of my clinic over here with the other businesses. And you know, just don't let fear hold you back, guys. Don't let fear hold you back. And just to make the connection, how one thing can lead to another thing that can lead to another thing. I'm more comfortable on doing my Instagram lives on my clinic page because I started YouTube. I'm more comfortable going live on this page because I started doing the Instagram lives on my clinic page. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, each fear that you knock out, you know, will prepare you for the next thing. So, you know, not to sound cliche, but when Nike say just do it, just do it. Just do it. Because when I tell you, my very first patient, I got my first patient, I think less than 7 days of me officially opening. I was a nervous wreck because I didn't really have a system, because I had no patience. You know, I just was like, okay, this is how I think I'm going to do it. Now I can have somebody come in and it's like, it's like the back of my hand. But yeah, it's always going to be scary. Not always, but a good chunk of the time. Yeah, it's going to be scary doing something new. Hello. Hey, Lemon Shark, you back? Yeah, you know, it'll definitely be scary. I'm about to roll out DNA testing. Very simple process, but am I still nervous? Yeah. Have I swabbed the inside of people's cheeks, or, you know, swab people's nose? Like, I know how to swab, right? I'm a nurse. But yeah, I don't know. It's still nerve-wracking. But in, you know, 2 months, 3 months, or whatever, I'm sure it'll be like the back of my hand. Okay, come in here, dad, child, you know, whatever. It's not just paternity DNA that I'll be doing. I hope that, to be honest, that I'll be doing more wellness DNA. And so I'm going to be the first, you know, person. So I am going to have somebody come in, hopefully, and film me doing that, and then going over the results, and that'll, you know, be able to market the wellness DNA service that I'll be offering. But obviously, I'll be offering, paternity and immigration. Like, who knew? Who knew that you needed DNA sometime for immigration process? But yeah, is it gonna be nerve wracking? Yes. In 3 months, I probably won't even think about it. Oh, okay, we got 3 DNA people today. Okay, boom. So um, to quote, not accurately, one of my favorite movies of all time, Hope Floats, with Sandra Bullock and the mom character. Lord, I can't think her name, but she said, beginnings are scary, endings are usually sad, but what counts is in the middle, and that's the truth. So that's something I try to hold on to when I'm doing something new. That what will matter is in the middle. So that's it, y'all. I've been on here about 16 minutes running my mouth. Thanks for everybody coming in, saying hi, checking me out for the first time. If you're new to my channel, I go live every Thursday. I've been consistent, I think, for the last 3 weeks. It's called Tell Me Something Good. Trying to get more of you to come and tell me your wins, or something that we can discuss that's, empowering or funny or lighthearted or something like that. So if you like the live kind of setup, look for that. I usually do that Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So would love to see you in the place. And then I'm being more consistent with my regular long form content. So continue to tap in with that. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And the reason I say subscribe, even though you might already be subscribed, is because sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you, thinking you're a bot. So, whenever you go to the channel, make sure that it says subscribe. All right. Well, let me hit this grocery store and take my butt home so I can edit that video. I also have to include my business plan. And so I haven't really touched my business plan in probably some months. So I definitely got to update that and things of that nature. And then they just want proof that, the business is in good standing with the state. So I have that paperwork. So wish me luck. If you're a praying person, say a prayer for me that I can make it at least to make the first cut to the 10 finalists. If you're not a praying person, just send good vibes. All right. Well, y'all have a good Saturday. Hopefully the weather's good where you are. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace. Thank you, Pam.